Okay, so let's go ahead and add animations to our Gangster 1. As you can see, you already have the animator added. Now for the animations, what we will do, if we click on this extreme special force in here, as you can see, this is the controllers for the policeman. As you can see, okay, if we select this police officer 1 controller, let's duplicate this. Okay, where is it? This is the duplicate one. Let's rename this to Gangster 1. Okay, and we need to move this from here. So actually, let's just leave this controller right here because it doesn't do anything to our game. Okay, right here in the policeman we have this controller folder, and in here we can add how many controllers we want. So name this as Gangster 1. As you can see, the parameter name will be the same because we have used the same script as the policeman for our gangster. So the parameter names will be the same, and also the transition and animation are same as well. So we can just simply click on Gangster 1 and drag and drop this controller right there. That is it. Now for example, if we double click on this animation in here, as you can see, the gangster can walk perfectly fine. Okay, so now let's just simply play the game and see if the animation works or not. So let's walk to the gangster. As you can see right there, the gangster is walking perfectly fine, as you can see. Now if we run closer to him, as you can see, he can run as well. And now as you can see, the gangster is shooting. Now let's run away from him. Okay, and as you can see, he can run closer to us. Okay, let me close the game. If we click on Gangster 1 again, right here, the vision radius for this Gangster 1, let's set it to 20. Okay, and the shooting radius will be, for example, 12. Now if we play the game again, now as you can see, there is the gangster. Let's walk closer to him. Now as you can see, he is running towards us, and now he is shooting us. Okay, let's walk away from him. As you can see, he can run and shoot. Let's walk more away from him. Now as you can see, he is running, but he is running really slow. Okay, so we can increase the running of this gangster, for example, to 3. Now let's walk away from him, and as you can see, he is now running fast. Let's make it 4 now. Let's walk away from him. As you can see, now the 4 will be a good value for our gangster. Okay, so make the running of this gangster as 4. That is it. So now, as you know that the animation worked perfectly fine for this gangster. Okay, we doesn't do any changes. We just duplicate this police officer animator and name it as Gangster 1, and then we drag and drop it right there. And as you know, this is the duplicate of the police officer. Also the scripts are the duplicate of the police officer, so we don't need to change anything right in here. Okay, so in this way you can add your gangster animations. Okay, now as you know that we have added the animations, now this gangster needs the hand rifle. So for adding the rifle, let's go ahead and click on this rifle folder. This is the rifle. Okay, this is the prefab which we created. Let's open up this root. Then in here, let's get inside the right shoulder, right arm, right forearm, right hand thumb. As you can see, there is the weapon holder inside this gangster, so we can just drag and drop this weapon in there, and that is it. If we click on reset, okay, there is the weapon. Let me click on rifle. Let's click on prefab, unpack completely. That is it. Now if we click on the rifle again, I think the rifle size right here is a lot more bigger, so let's make it 0.6, 0.6. Okay, that will be the good size for this rifle. As you can see, And also if we click on Gangster 1, the animator of the Gangster will be automatically selected. But if it not, and click on Gangster 1, open this animator, and right here duplicate this shooting one, set this as the default layer, click on Gangster 1 again, and for now just disable these two script because we want to set the rifle in the gangster hand. Okay, there it is, there is the rifle. Let's now set it up in this position. Okay, so this will be 180, or let's set it to 190. So as you can see, the rifle is looking fine in the gangster arm. Let's check it out. Okay, here is the gangster. I think it looks good in the gangster arm. You can set this even more if you want, but I will just leave this as it is. Okay, now you know that how you can set the rifles. Okay, so just simply set the rifle, then before closing the game select the rifle and click on this copy component and copy it twice just for confirmation. Close the game, click on the rifle again and click on paste component values. That is it. Okay, and once you do that, let's close the gangster one, activate the scripts. After that, let's click on police officer. Okay, and from here let's copy the rigid body of the police officer and add it to this gangster. And also click on police officer and copy the capsule collider from there. Click on gangster 1 and click on paste component as new. And if you check it out, as you can see, it looks perfectly fine. Now let's just simply play the game again and see now how does the gangster character shoots. Okay, so there he is. For now he is just shooting, and this is due to the animator. If we delete that from there, whoops, I'll just click on the save button. Just don't click on the save button. And now once you deleted that animation, now as you can see, the gangster is now shooting in our direction, but the rifle doesn't look that much good in the gangster arms. Okay, we just need to work on it a little bit more, but as you can see, it doesn't look that bad, so I will just leave this as it is. Okay, if you walk away from the gangster, he can walk, I mean he can run towards us, as you can see. So now the gangster can shoot us, and the gangster can now play the animation as well. Now in the next video we will damage the gangster. So let's end this video right here.